police officer in Dallas tonight is under investigation after fatally shooting a man in his home. As Omar Villafranca reports, the officer mistakenly thought the apartment was hers.
On their way. Duty officer with the victim.
Around 10 p.m. last night, a Dallas police officer returning home from work shot and killed a neighbor inside this apartment complex, just blocks from police headquarters.
Get some crime scene tape up here on the 4th floor.
The off-duty officer, who police have not identified, was still wearing her uniform when she claims she went to the wrong apartment. Both and Shem Jean lived in the same building and was inside his apartment.
At some point, she fired her weapon, striking the victim.
Investigators aren't sure what kind of interaction the two had or how the officer entered his apartment. A warrant is being issued for her arrest.
She was a patrol officer, and she is a Caucasian female.
Jean, who was 26, was originally from the island of St. Lucia. He graduated from Harding University in Arkansas and sang in the church choir. Jeff Scherzer lives in the same apartment complex and says each door is equipped with its own key fob with its own unique code.
The doors are similar color and the numbers are up sort of high, so I can see potentially the mistake happening.
The Dallas police chief says what happened on the 4th floor of this apartment complex is unique, and she has called in the Texas Rangers to help investigate. Jeff?
What a bizarre and sad story, Omar. Thank you.
YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again and hit you with a video. Now, first of all, I hope you all had a great weekend. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. I hope you went out and cut a rug or two. For those of you who don't know what cut a rug mean, you went out and danced, went out and had a few drinks, cocktails, beers, whatever the hell you do. I just hope your weekend was great. But now it's time to get back to business. Whereas I did a story a couple days ago, I think that was Saturday if I'm not mistaken, about the Dallas shooting. And big shout out to all my people in Dallas. You know, all over the Texas area. You all know who you are. For everybody from Galveston all the way to Houston to San Antonio, El Paso, back up to Tyler, everywhere. And everybody I miss, because a lot of people I miss. But anyway, now this story has been making headlines all over the damn world. You got people all the way over there in Afghanistan, all the way to Kashmir, talking about what the hell happened, who the hell left the gate open, as in this case, who the hell left the door unlocked, or how in the hell did this cop get in this guy apartment and basically execute him in his own apartment, and allegedly thinking that the apartment was hers. How did you think that this apartment was yours when the whole time could you not notice the furniture was different? Did you not notice the person that was already in there? Did you not see pictures up? Because I'm sure he have a picture up or things up on the wall. So how did you still mistakenly enter the apartment knowing, you know, that this is not your setting? I mean, your furniture wasn't the same way he was. Was your pictures on the wall the same as his? I don't know what the hell was going on. But at the same time, if you notice about the story, they did not want to speculate too much of how she got in there. They were basically just saying it just like nonchalantly, if you will, like, it's not sure how she got in the apartment. That is still under investigation. We need to go in detail because that is the key. How in the hell did you get in the apartment? Because if you couldn't get in the apartment, none of this wouldn't have even been happening. And I know damn well, unless it was some kind of electronic screw up with the software and whatnot, there's no way that her key code would be the same as this guy. Because that's the case. You just go up in each other apartments all day long and steal and take and do whatever the hell you want to do. Run people light bills up, water bill, or whatever the hell else. So there's been a lot of speculation coming out. They've been showing pictures. Some people say this was the picture of the woman. Some people say that wasn't the picture of the woman. But finally, we got the picture and the name of the damn woman. That's what this story is. So the update. And the woman's name is let me get it right first. I want to say the wrong name. Amber Renee Geiger. Sound like somebody that would be known to get a guy, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I'm gonna read a snippet from this story and I'm gonna give my opinion. Surely as we go. Dallas cop killer charged at last with manslaughter of Bottom John. Like, how in the hell is it manslaughter when it's like flat out murder, you know? I mean, who to say if it's not even premeditated? Now, I wasn't there and we all just speculate, but at the same time, put 2 and 2 together and get 4. If you're coming up with 3 and 5, we need to go back to the drawing table again and see can we get this correct. Now, Dallas police officer Amber Renee Geiger has been charged with manslaughter in the shooting death of 26-year-old man, Bottom John. The charges followed the white female police officer believing herself to be entering her own apartment. I don't know how in the hell did you think that when you just got off work. Wasn't like you was high, drunk. And even if you are high and drunk, a lot of us still know where the hell we stay at. That's one thing we're going to remember in case them boys get after us. And I ain't talking about them young buck boys. I'm talking about the police, 5-0, 12, one time. You know what I'm saying? Charlie. Now, Thursday night when she shot dead, the seemingly apparent black intruder, the guy, the owner of the apartment, basically, you know, the one who was written. Now, come Sunday night, the news reported Officer Amber Geiger being booked into Kaufman County Jail at 7:20 p.m. on a charge of manslaughter. Because remember, everybody was like, well, why isn't she in jail? They said the Texas Rangers was doing an investigation. For those who are not familiar with the Texas Ranger or not from the Texas area, Texas Rangers is equivalent to your state police. You know what I'm saying? They over the regular police, you know, so they go all over the damn state. You feel me? That's why they have Walker, Texas Ranger. I think they even got Chuck Norris himself at the scene trying to piece together this case, because this is crying out shame that you are not even safe in your own apartment. Let's continue. Now, Geiger posted a bond of $300,000. I don't know why it was $300,000. Why wasn't it $1 million? Why wasn't it $500,000? Or what? Or why did she even have a bond? Because we have somebody dead. You know, you got in his place some kind of way, in that right there, they're keeping that on the hush. I don't know why they're trying to keep that on the down low like R. Kelly said, but we need to understand, how did this heifer get in this guy's apartment? Now, she was being held on $300,000 bond and was expected to be released late Sunday. Damn, you set her a bond and she's already expected to be released? I wonder who's going to come up with that money, the FOP, the Fraternal Order of Police, or her family or somebody. But anyway, she got her ass out of jail. As of last time, the jail record showed that she is not listed in population. Now, the charges come almost 4 days after the initial shooting, with commentators on social media who publicly outed the shooter before the Dallas Police Department were forced to corroborate the officer's identity, because we were like, who the hell is this person? Who is this invisible man or woman that they keep hiding her identity to the public? Because we need to know, because we had somebody that was a civilian that was basically killed, murdered, executed, however you want to put it. It's still the same. He's not here no more. He's gone. Now, that no charges had been levied until Sunday evening's announcement, because everybody was causing outrage. Because how can you do that and say, oh, my bad, it's a mistake? Well, you can't tell Mr. Jean that, because he's dead. He don't want to hear my mistake. His family don't want to hear my mistake. And like I said, my heart goes out to him and his people, and to whoever his people is, also in St. Lucia. And big shout out to the people in St. Lucia. Now, the Texas Rangers who took over the investigation on Friday said the investigation is ongoing and declined to offer further information about the case. The Rangers, a law enforcement group equivalent to the state police, ran the investigation to avoid the appearance of any potential bias. Dallas Police Chief Renee Hall said at a press conference on Friday, which meaning you can't let the officers investigate themselves, because they might have, you know, it's going to be a lot of contradictory factors. There's going to be people owing favors. There's going to be people levying stuff against other people. So what you do, you bring an outside source in. You feel me? And you let them take care of the matter right there, to keep anything from being unbiased and unjustly done by the department trying to cover up its own employees, like a lot of them do. We already know that. I mean, that's no secret. So this is the reason why you would have an outside investigation team such as the Texas Rangers come in, and we're not talking about the baseball team. Now, Dallas News reported police woman moving into the Southside Flats where Bottom Jean was shot about a month ago. So she just recently moved there not too long ago. The outlet cited a police saying the officer had never met Jean. Nevertheless, social media remained awash in speculation that the woman who was able to gain entry into Jean's apartment may have been in a relationship with the PWC accountant and shot him after a bad breakup. To date, no proof has been tendered that the couple had previously met alone, being an item. Now, they were sharing pictures around saying that this was this woman with this guy. Then they showed another picture of her, which, you know, showed at the police academy, which that really was her. But they say that the picture that him hugged up with this woman and two other women, he wasn't hugged up with two other women, but the woman that was on his left, they were saying that was her. But come to find out, I don't really think that was her, because it doesn't look like her. So we have all kinds of speculations coming out. I mean, this story is turning around to be another murder mysteries, if you know what I mean. Now, upon returning home from a 12-hour shift in her uniform and shooting Jean dead, Geiger called police to report she just shot a man after believing herself to be entering her own apartment. Well, how in the hell did you enter the apartment? Just like I said on the last video when the story first broke, how did you even enter the apartment? Because unless you all had the same key code, unless it was some malfunction in the computer software system or whatnot that day, where everybody could just wander into each other's apartments or whatnot and just push any number in there because they said you have a key, then you have a keypad. So unless it was some malfunction with the software, you can go into anybody's damn apartment. That's what needs to be explained. How in the hell did she enter this man's apartment? Because if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't even have no story. He would still be alive. Life goes on. Now, it remained unclear what interaction followed between the two and what transpired prior to Geiger using her weapon against John. Now, people that set up the apartment complex said they heard like police shouting, like somebody was like yelling and arguing, all this other stuff. So how can you hear police shouting before you hear the gunshots? This is not me saying that. It's people that's on video saying that. You can look it up on social media, Twitter, YouTube, or whatnot. They say they actually heard this. Then they heard gunshots. Then they seen the officer, as you see in the video, pacing back and forth. And then that's when the paramedics come and they drag him out. You can see the blood trail, and he's they basically trying to resuscitate the guy, but he was already dead anyway. I mean, he was dead on the scene, right there on the spot. It's like, and also, if you did believe he was an intruder or whatnot, just say we're gonna ride along with it. Why not just shoot the guy one time, incapacitate him, instead of just flat out murdering him? I believe it's more to this story than what is being said, because for this guy to be a PwC accountant, and no offense at the PwC company, but it sounds like it's something more sinister, or it was a relationship gone wrong, if you know what I mean, like a thin line between love and hate. Either way it go, nothing happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. This guy wasn't just randomly picked out. It's something about this person that somebody wanted dead or hushed up. I'm just putting it out there. Now, today, there had been no suggestion the PwC accountant had a weapon on his person or had responded with force. Hell, I would respond in force. You coming in my house. That's just like you looking at somebody come in your house where they have a damn doctor uniform on or any other uniform. How is you going to break in my house? Because whether you thought it was yours or not, somebody's in here. And once you realize somebody's in there, you know, couldn't you not do something about that? Could you not realize, oh, well, maybe I did make a mistake, but how in the hell did you get in there? Period. And at the same time, why use so much force? Why was all the arguing? Because they was arguing back and forth. That's what the people there said. And then they heard the gunshots. Now, of question is how Gaga was able to make her way into Jean's apartment, and how she didn't realize upon making her way in, she was in fact the wrong house. That's all I'm saying. Because, you know, certain people like incense. You have that certain smell. Some people house smell good. Some people house smell bad. What I'm saying is this. It's going to be something that's going to notify your five senses of where you're at, whether you're in the wrong place or not, you know, because some people burn candles. Some people have incense or whatnot. You know, each person's house apartment has a smell to it, whether it's good, bad, fresh, or whatever. You all know what I'm talking about. Now, residents of the building said they can't access their units with a key or through a keypad code. It is unclear whether Jean's apartment door was unlocked at the time of the incident, and I doubt that very seriously, because depending on what kind of door it is, a lot of these doors self-lock, which means when you close them, or they're closing them on their own, they will lock automatically. You don't even have to lock some of them. So I don't know what kind of doors that is. Anybody stay in the South Side Flats in Dallas, please chime in the comment section and let us know so we can get some kind of clarification to what is really going on with this matter. And then there were these responses immediately following the decision to book Amber Geiger that made me wonder. So how can, you know, they're not trying to book the woman until we on social media raise hell, all the people all over, you know, different media outlets or whatnot, no matter what outlet you on. But it's kind of funny and it's sad and strange at the same time that they did not raise enough hell, enough sand meaning, you know, hell, trying to book this person or trying to even arrest this person. It's like they were trying to just say it was an excuse. Like, well, she went in the wrong apartment. We don't believe it was nothing, no foul play involved. They weren't involved romantically. It was just a mistake. But somebody is dead. I don't understand how they try to foreplay that off and roll it off to us like we just supposed to accept that. So it's a good thing that everybody stood up and questioned this, just like we do other cases. And that goes to show you the power of social media, is that we can either use it for something good, you know, people getting missing, trying to find people who done murder people, or try to find all kinds of stuff, or just trying to relate to somebody and try to help them through their day-to-day situations. That's the good thing about social media. Or we could take it and use it for something bad, where we just speak negative on everybody and on everything and don't do a damn thing, trying to help nobody or find nobody or offer no condolences or anything else to people that is in need of help. So let me know what you all think about this situation, because it sounds like to me that it's a lot more going on than meets the eye, if you know what I mean, because I doubt very seriously, and I'm from Texas, never have we ever And I can remember, even all the way to my aunties and them, because I asked them, do you all leave your door open? Even though we from Houston, but my sister in Dallas, stayed in Dallas a little bit. You don't leave your doors unlocked, period. And people tell you that. People go outside, check their cars at night, because you know one damn thing, somebody either going to break in your car or they're going to try to break in your house. I mean, apartment, whatnot. So we already know that. I mean, people from that area. And I can't talk about your area, but I know how we do it where I'm from. 9 times out of 10, people are not going to leave their doors unlocked. And I'm not saying that people don't make mistakes, because they do. But at the same time, it's just the whole story is just very bullshit, if you know what I mean, because there's too many different corroborating stories. There's too many different ifs, ands, and this. The point is, how was this heifer able to get in this guy's apartment? That's all we need to know, and that right there will let us know everything. Did she not know the key code? Because evidently she didn't have a key, and if she did, what are you doing with his key, and where is your key at the same time? Let me know what you all think about this video. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share the video with your friends and families, and see can we get some kind of clarification on this. And my people who stayed in the South Side Flats, please get in the comments section and let us know what all that you hear, what all that you transpired. If you can use a anonymous name if you want to, because I know some of y'all don't want your business out there, especially when it's dealing with this type of stuff. But at the same time, it's sad that you're not even safe in your own place, and then people try to make excuses up for somebody else negligence. That's sad, because that could be me, you, or anybody else. And when you not want somebody to speak on your behalf some kind of way, whether it does some good or not, the point is concern, you know. Anyway, y'all stay safe, watch your back. I'm out.